Good afternoon, everybody. So in the last lecture, we have to be seeing the something related to the power supply, right? Initially, I'm just telling you something related to the power supply. We know that for many of the electronic circuit, we require the power. That power doesn't be AC. Why not require AC for it? See, the reason made it is, we have to be use the AC for our normal laboratory application as well as some small application, right? In that they have to be burned. We have to be use the AC, right? Because power of the AC is more. And one of the other reason behind it is whatever the changes means there are basically two half cycle, that is positive as well as negative half cycle, that should not be acceptable in case of the smallest equipment, right? They have required the output which should not be changes with respect to time, right? The output which should not be means the output voltage which should not be changes with respect to time, that is called as DC voltage. Okay, that's why we have to be need of the DC voltage. So we have to be bulk amount of AC available, but we don't have the availability of the DC normally, because we have to be convert the AC voltage into the DC. Only that time we got the DC. Okay, that's why we have to be use the AC to DC converter. That is nothing but a rectifier. Okay, so we know that there are basically two types of the rectifier. One is half wave rectifier, other is full wave rectifier, right? According to their configuration user, according to their diode user, they have and whatever the output across it, that should be changes. Okay, in case of half wave rectifier, we have applied the voltage, we got only one, either your positive cycle or either your negative cycle, only output. Okay, this is the thing with respect to half wave. Then we have to be study the full wave rectifier. Full wave have two types, that is full wave bridge and full wave center type. Okay, full wave bridge type rectifier have the highest or the lowest number of the ripple in case of your highest number of output and lowest number of ripple, right? That is thing with respect to your full wave bridge type of the configuration. Diode is used for it. Okay, in case of center type rectifier, we have to be use the two diode, right? Two diode for the configuration of the rectification. Okay, and one another type of the transformer, that is center type of the transformer used. Now cost of the normal transformer and center type transformer have more difference, because the cost of the center type transformer is more compared to the normal type of the transformer. Okay, these are the something related to the rectification, that is half wave full wave related things. Okay, these are the thing with respect to the whatever with respect to the rectifier. Now we have to be start the another thing, that is a filter, right? So why we need of the filter, why we need of the filter, and the why we have to be use the filter, that we have to be discussed. Okay, now see, we know that filter indicate that it is the device which should be filter out whatever the ripple content. Now see what do you mean by ripple, that because this is the revised part, that's why I'm discussing the some of the thing which as I have completed earlier. Okay, we know that ripple is nothing but a non-treat signal. So why we need of the non-treat signal? See why we have to be no need. See, we doesn't have need of the ripple or non-treat signal, that we have to be taking outside. Okay, now that's why we have to be study the ripple content. See, ripple indicate that it is the non-treat signal. Okay, how it and why it is coming. See, when we have to be use the rectifier configuration. Okay, normally we know that rectifier indicate that it is the device which should convert the AC voltage into the bracket pulsating DC. Okay, pulsating DC, it is not a pure DC. So pulsating DC indicate that it have ripple, it have some of the ripple, that is unwanted part, but in sophisticated application it does not require you, or it should be removed. Okay, that's why what we have to do, we have to be remove out it. Okay, remove out it by using different technique, right? There are different type of the filter is as like as in Marathi चहा जसं आपण चहा जसं आपण म्हणजे चहा गाळणी असते त्याच्यातून घेतो, सेम वे we have to be use the one of the device, that is a filter, which should be filter out whatever the voltage or the current coming from your rectifier. Okay, it contain ripple, that should be removed by using this filter, right? There are different type of the filter, according to need we have to use the particular type. Now see which are the particular type of the filter. Okay, we have seen that C type filter, then LC type of filter, then pi types. Pi indicate that CLC type of the filter. These are the type of filter. Up to now we have to discuss this C type filter, then LC type of filter. We have to be seen now LC type of filter. Okay, now see LC type above figure shows that the diagram of this LC type of filter. Okay, now in this diagram we have applied the 230 volt AC power supply across here. 230 volt AC power supply applied across here. This is the transformer, which is a central type of transformer. Accordingly, it have generated the voltage, which should be considered as here 12 volt or 24 volt according to our need. Okay, this is the voltage which should be AC, not a DC, because transformer is the device which should convert the AC voltage into the AC, but it should be step up or step down according to our transformer user. This is the step down type of the transformer. Okay, whatever the step down voltage that should be coming across here, we know that when we have to use the center type transformer, it should be configuration such as initially plus is coming across here, minus is coming across here, then here plus is coming across here, minus is coming across here, right? So plus minus, that is the voltage coming across here. Okay, during the first half cycle, during the first positive cycle, positive voltage is appear across here, so diode D1 is conducted, so we got the pulsating output, that is pulsating DC across here. Okay, so that voltage passes over the inductor. We know that the property of inductor is the device which should passes only the, see, which will only passes the DC signal. Okay, so DC signal that should be passes over here. But see, this is not a device which should have standardization, or it should be ideal. It is not ideal device, so it contains, if some ripple that should be passed over this capacitor, if it contains some of the AC component that should be passed over by this capacitor. So we got, see, so we got the DC output. But see, this AC is not also the pure DC, because whatever the device coming across here, you'll see they have whatever the ripple they have to be passes over it, it have value some less, but it contains some of the ripple, right? This is the thing across us. This will with respect to first positive cycle. We have discussing the same thing with respect to second half cycle, that is negative. So here minus, here plus, here minus, here plus, right? It is the second half cycle. So already conducting diode is not conducted. Now diode plus is coming across D2, so it should be conducted. So positive voltage passes over here, same positive voltage is coming across here. Okay, positive voltage is coming across here. So inductor inductor again passes only the DC signal. If it contains some ripple, it passes by this capacitor through the ground. Okay, so we got near about pure DC across your output of RL. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, see the diagram. This is the input AC supply. As we know that this is the voltage, it is a AC voltage. Okay, AC voltage is applied across it. Okay, so whatever the output coming across is it, we know that either your positive half cycle or negative half cycle, each one of the diode should be conducted. So whatever the output coming, that is a positive, and in each half cycle. Okay, so 0 to pi there should be positive, means either your positive half cycle or negative half cycle, that is not affected on the whatever the output of this configuration. Okay, so plus is coming across here, here also plus coming, so all of the plus voltage is coming across your load. Okay, so this is the rectified output, which should be without use of filter, means whatever the output that should be coming across here. Okay, so when we have to be use the LC type of the configuration, LC type of configuration, what it does, whatever the output, it should have reduces, see, it should have reduces the sum of the ripple content, right? It should have reduces the sum of the ripple content. So ripple should be reduces, that is seen here. See, some part of the AC should be reduces. See, this is the ripple out, means whatever the rectified, that is pulsing DC coming by dotted line. Okay, it should reduces the sum of the ripple content. It doesn't gives the 100% reduction of the ripple. This is the thing happen when we have to use the LC type of. Okay, this is the revision part. Did you understand? Please tell me. Did you understand the whatever thing with respect to the LC filter? Please tell me. लक्षात आलंय का? प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या मला. मोनिका साळुंके.
आले सर लक्षात.
ओके. See, we have seen another type of the filter, that is CLC. See, one of the important type of filter. See, CLC or pi type filter, it is the most important filter which should be used all over world. The reason behind it is whatever the output coming across your CLC type of the filter, that should be near about 95 to 99% of the pure DC output, right? That's why we have to be prefer the application more and more CLC type of the filter. Now, see, I'm explaining. See, above figure shows that the diagram of the CLC type of filter, right? CLC indicate that capacitor, inductor, capacitor. See here, capacitor, inductor, capacitor type of the filter. Why it is called as pi filter? Because whatever the combination coming with respect to CLC, it should be as like as pi, mathematical pi. This should be as like as mathematical pi shown. Okay, that's why it should be considered or tailored as a pi type of the filter. Okay, I am explain the things related to the pi type of filter. Okay, this is the diagram. See, this is the diagram which should be called as CLC type of the filter. Okay, whatever the input AC supply, we have to be considered as a 230 volt AC supply that should be applied to the input of your transformer. Okay, this type of the transformer, normally see this type of the transformer is called as step down transformer. See, according to this diagram, it should be like a step up, because here is this primary have less winding, secondary have the more winding, because when it should be drawn by myself, it should be that is not considered. But see, any of the diagram, see, with respect to transformer, primary have highest high winding and secondary have low winding in case of your step down type of the transformer. See, basically consider, I'm telling you, consider this is the step down type of the transformer. Okay, the step down type of the transformer, consider that 230 volt is applied here, 12 volt or the 24 volt is coming across here. Okay, this voltage is coming across here. We know that this is the center type of the transformer. Okay, center type indicate that plus initially during first positive cycle, plus is coming here, minus is coming across here, plus is coming across here, minus is coming across here. So alternately positive voltages appear across diode during first positive half cycle. Okay, and negative half cycle is coming across here. So we know that the diode is conducted only when it have applied the positive voltage of its anode. Okay, right? So that's why diode D1 is conducted now. Okay, so diode D1 is conducted now. Okay, upper diode. Now, due to that, whatever the voltage is coming across here, that is a pulsating DC coming across here. Okay, now why the ripple is less in this case than that I'm telling now. See, positive half cycle, that is pulsating DC output voltage is coming across here. Okay, so we know that voltage is passes over by this capacitor. We know that the property of, see, I'm again tell you the property of inductor and capacitor. The property of inductor is that it only passes the AC signal. Okay, it only passes the AC signal. So whatever the signal, see, whatever the signal that is output coming from here, it contains AC as well as DC part. Okay, so all of the AC part, see, all of the AC part that should be passes by this capacitor. So AC should be going towards the ground. Okay, so all remaining, see, all remaining DC should be passed over here. Okay, so whatever the DC coming across here, we know that should be passed over the inductor. We know that again property of inductor is that inductor is the devices which only passes the whatever the DC signal. Okay, so it only passes the whatever the content. Consider as capacity is not ideal. Okay, so if it contains some of the AC as well as DC part. Okay, so inductor device we should passes only the DC part. Okay, so that DC part passes over here, but it is also inductor also not the ideal devices, but it contains some, see, small amount of AC component that should be passed by this capacitor. So passes by this capacitor, so it should be going towards the ground. So near about 95 to 90% of the pure DC output that should be coming across your load. This is the thing happen with respect to the CLC pipe type of the filter. That's why the standard application of industrial, we have to be use the CLC or pi type of the filter. Okay, this is the reason when it is. See the figure. This is the figure which shows that the AC voltage which should be applied across your transformer. Okay, this is the voltage which should be coming across here. When we have to be use the filter type of the configuration, we know that this dotted line indicate that it is the pulsating DC, right? This is the pulsating DC which should be coming across your output. Okay, when we have to be use the CLC type of filter, we know that there should be, see, CLC filter is nothing but a, see, CLC filter is nothing but a capacitor input LC filter. See, capacitor input LC filter. Okay, so there should be, see, there should be two times the filtering whatever done, right? So due to that, two times filtering is coming with respect to CLC type of filter, less noise or less unwanted filter or less ripple content, we should be coming across your output. So that's why, see here, we have seen the already diagram of LC. See, it contain a large amount of noise. See, this is the output coming across your LC type of filter. It is indicate the large amount of noise, but see, in case of LC type of filter, it should be less, small type of the noise which should be coming out your output. So when we have to be use the pi type of filter, we got the less amount of noise. This is the advantageous thing of the pi type of filter. Okay, any problem related to the pi filter, please tell me. Anything, anything you don't know or anything you have not understand, please tell me. Please tell me. Or any difference from your CLC with respect to CLC, or any question related to this type of filter, please tell me. Prajakta with Patak, any problem?
No, sir.
Okay, समझ ले?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, these all, see, whatever thing we have discussed, that should be coming across here. Okay. Now see, actually, in case of your MCQ type of the exam, that should be coming with respect to university. In that case, they have to be, see, one of the important thing, as I discussed with respect to the RL, that is that is a resistive and inductive load. See, one of the important thing with respect to RL load. See, when we have to be apply the voltage to the any type of rectifier, either your LC type of or the pi type of filter. When we have applying, see, when we have applying the voltage, in that case, the RL indicate that load value, right? So whatever the response of load value, that should be with respect to whatever the input आपल्याला. इनपुट जसं चेंज होतं ना, त्यानुसार तुमचा RLचा रिस्पॉन्स चेंज होत जातो, लक्षात घ्या. ओके. C filter and L filter. Okay, C filter indicate that capacitor type of the filter. Okay, now see, we discussed related to the one of the question that should be asked in MCQ type of the exam. Okay, in case of exam, ripple with respect to ripple factor, right? What do you mean by ripple factor? That I initially explained. Then we have to be see the C and L type of filter. Okay, ripple indicate that whatever the unwanted noise, see, whatever the unwanted noise which should be coming the output of your rectifier, that is called as a ripple. Okay, I'm again tell you, ripple indicate that it is the unwanted part which should be coming with respect to the output of your rectifier, that is called as a ripple. Okay, which doesn't require the ripple. Okay, so that's why one of the important thing with respect to ripple is that ripple factor indicate that unwanted component factor should be depend on output connected devices, that is RL. Okay, why it should be related to the RL? Because see, when we have to be use the any devices with respect to your load, right? Load devices. Okay, so load changes, whatever the performance of your device changes. How it is, I'm telling you. See, when you have to be connected the devices with respect to your output, it is a inductive. Okay, inductive devices indicate that it have the concept of back EMF, you know, back EMF concept, which should be coming when we have to be connected the inductive devices with respect to load. Okay, and if you have to be connected the resistive devices with respect to load, there should not be need of the back EMF concept. Okay, so according to that concept, whatever the load device connected, according to whatever the performance of circuit should be depend. Okay, I'm again tell you, if you have connected the resistive devices, whatever the performance of your circuit is different, and when we have to be connected RL type of devices, in that case your performance of the circuit that should be changed. Why it is? Because we know that RL resistive device doesn't have anything. Okay, but when we have to be coming with respect to RL devices, in that case concept of back EMF is coming across here. Okay, that's why the performance of this is changes with respect to your device connected. Okay, see, we have see the differences between capacitor type of filter, L type of filter. Okay, capacitor type of filter, we know that in case of capacitor type of filter, we have to be see one of the devices, that is a rectifier. See, any type of the filter configuration, any type of the rectifier that must be required. Why it is? Because whatever the thing we have filtered out, that's why we have required the particular configuration. Either you need a folio or the half wave. Okay, so in case of capacitor filter, we have to be use the consider as a rectifier output as like as center type of the rectifier. Okay, whatever the output of rectifier that should be applied across here. So capacitor filter out it and passes over the RL. See, in this case, noise coming means unwanted signal coming with respect to this is more. Why it is more? Because it only used component is capacitor. So only one function of capacitor is that it only passes the AC signal, right? So it is not also ideal, or it is not a perfect. That's why whatever the output coming across your C filter, that have more noise compared to the when it combination of it is combination indicate that LC or CLC. Okay, then we have to be seen the second type filter, that is here differences with respect to differences. L type of filter, it should be called as inductor type of the filter. Okay, inductor type of filter, we have to be use the inductor. See, we have seen the property of capacitor inductor again. See, property of capacitor is that it only passes the AC signal. The property of inductor is that it only passes the DC signal. Okay, so particular thing only passes over your output, but it is not a standard devices, standard or ideal devices. That's why whatever the output coming, that is not a perfect. Okay, see again, formula for the C type of filter is R is equal to 1 by 2 root 3 FCRL. This is the formula for capacitor type of the filter. Okay, now L type of filter, whatever the formula is, RL divided by 3 root 2 omega L, right? This is the formula for the calculation of ripple factor of the L type of the filter. Okay, now see, the ripple factor depends on RL. Now see, what it means when we have to be use the capacitor type of filter. Okay, capacitor type of filter used, right? In that case, when we have to be changes the device indicate that output thing. Okay, means output connected devices. Okay, in that case, when we have to use the capacitor type of filter, if the device should be changes, the RL indicate that load of devices. Okay, so if output device changes, it should changes the performance. Okay, so in case of capacitor type of filter, whatever the ripple factor means unwanted factor which should be coming across your devices, that should be depend on the RL. Okay, when we have to use the capacitor type of filter. So for the capacitor type of filter, we have to be see the thing related to the RL, load connected. Means load changes, your performance should be changes. Okay, in case of your L type of filter, ripple factor depends on the RL. So which thing here? Same thing, means either your capacitor filter or inductor type of filter, its RL value means load resistive value that should be depend on the ripple factor. Okay, this is same also capacitor filter or inductor type of the filter. Now see, with respect to ripple, MCQ question asked on this is, see, the capacitor type of filter is used for first option is variable load, no load, then changing load and fixed load, right? If they have given the 4 option, in that case your option is capacitor filter is used for the fixed load. Okay, same question should be asked for inductive type of filter. Okay, inductive type of the filter used for the variable load. So you have to only understand, see, any option, which doesn't matter which is the answer, that also important. So capacitor filter is used for the fixed load, inductor type of the filter is used for the variable load. Okay, see, then output of C filter is less smoother as compared to other filter, right? See, in case of capacitor type of filter, if we have to use the, in that case it only passes the whatever the AC component over it. Okay, but this device is also not perfect, right? So that's why whatever the component coming across your output, that is not pure DC, it have more content of noise. That's why this is called as, whatever the output coming is less smoother, means it is not near about pure DC, it contain more noise. Okay, see, in case of L type of filter, output of L type filter is more smoother as compared to the C filter. See, the function of inductor filter is that it only passes the DC signal. See, sometimes it passes small amount of AC component, but compared to the capacitor filter, it should be filtered more DC. Okay, so performance of L type filter is more smoother than that of your capacitor filter. Okay, voltage regulation is poor. Now see what it indicate that voltage regulation, what it indicate that, see, whatever the regulate means whatever the change, see, whatever the change coming with respect to your output, right, that should be poor in case of your capacitor type of the filter. What it indicate that regulation indicate that changes or fluctuation in the voltage. Okay, that should be coming with respect to this type of filter, capacitor type of filter is more, right? Fluctuation is more, indicate that whatever the output coming, that is a poor, or performance of output is poor. Okay, so in case of capacitor type of filter, it is a moderate, it indicates that voltage regulation coming with respect to L type of filter, it is a moderate. Okay, now see, C type filter is a suitable for light load. Now see, with respect to load, I'm telling you, load indicate that whatever the connected device connected across your capacitor type of filter, whatever the device is connected across your inductor filter, they have two types of load. One is your light load and other is heavy load. Okay, so when we have to be discuss the capacitor type of filter, it does not used for the heavy load, it should be used for the light load, means whatever the load content with respect to capacitor filter, that should be light, means small type of the load, such as, see, when we have to use the capacitor filter, that should be used for the small devices such as radio, walkie-talkie, etc. Okay, when we have to use the high load such as TV or fridge or any other more voltage required load, in that case we have to use the L type of the filter. Okay, these are the comparative thing with respect to the capacitor type of the filter and inductor type of the filter. Okay, did you understand the difference between capacitor type of filter and inductive type of filter? Please tell me. And which are the question maybe asked in case of your university exam? Did you understand? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, one of the things which should be remaining here, last difference is, in case of capacitor filter, it should be used for the application such as mobile charger, right? In case of mobile charger, it also used, it is the one of the example for us. Okay, for the mobile charger application, we have to use the capacitor type of the filter. For the DC power supply, which should be used in your laboratory, that we have to be used the inductor type of the filter, because whatever the load condition, that should be less in case of mobile charger, in case of DC power supply, that varying, changing load required. Okay, so accordingly, you have to know the things. Now, another thing that is with respect to LC type operator and CLC type operator. Okay, see, there should not, I'm telling you, there should not be more difference between LC type of and the CLC type of the filter. Only thing, see, only thing is changed with respect to LC type of filter and CLC type of filter is that CLC filter, see, this is LC filter, okay, this is the CLC filter. Only thing changes with respect to LC and LC is that LC LC type of filter is the inductor is input part and the other thing is capacitor. So in this case, CLC filter is the capacitor input LC filter, no any other difference. Here LC component is used, but in this case we have to use the configuration such as capacitor input LC filter. Basically both are the LC filter. Only thing is that in case of your LC type of filter, we have to be use the only LC component for the filtering purposes. Okay, in case of your CLC type of filter, it is also called as pi type of filter, because whatever the configuration coming with respect to the CLC type of filter, it should be as like as pi, that is mathematical pi. That's why it is called as CLC type or the pi type of filter. Okay, so due to that, filtration, two-way filtration that should be done by this CLC type of the filter, because it is a capacitor input. See, it is the capacitor input LC filter. Okay, so that's why capacitor have done the one of the filtration, that is a removing some unwanted AC component. Okay, as the output is coming across here, if it is passes over here, in that case LC also done the another filtration work. So two-way filtration, so whatever the ripple coming, that should be more that should be less in case of CLC type of filter. Why it is less? See, when we have to be use the LC, only one time filtration done. In case of CLC, two time filtration done, and that's why whatever the ripple coming, that should be less. Okay, now see another thing, that is a formula for calculation of ripple. Ripple is nothing but unwanted signal. Okay, R is equal to root 2 that is L square omega 12 root 2 divided by 12 omega square LC. That is the formula for the calculation of the ripple of this type of the configuration. This is indicate that LC type of filter. Okay, so if we have to be calculate the ripple in case of your LC type of filter, we have to be calculated by using this formula. R is equal to root 2 divided by 12 omega square LC. Okay, then when we have to be calculate the ripple in case of CLC or pi type of filter, in that case your formula is 1 divided by 16 root 3 omega square F C1 CL, sorry, it is a CL, C1 CL. Okay, these are the two formula for the calculation of the ripple with respect to LC filter and the CLC filter. Okay, CLC have this formula, this is the formula for LC type of the filter. Okay, now see 5 we have to be see the things with respect to formula as well as diagram. See when we have to be seeing with respect to application of this type of the see in day-to-day life, in case of industry, when we have to be design the any type of filter. See, this is the work of electrical engineer, because see in case of your industry, there should be many types need of the DC, right? So which configuration we have to be prefer? Okay, in that case you have many more type of the configuration, whatever the things with respect to whatever the component used or whatever the cost of it, that should be considered for the designing of particular thing. Okay, accordingly we have to be select the particular type of the configuration. Okay, now see ripple factor does not depend on the RL. Now see whatever the ripple factor, ripple means unwanted component which should be coming with respect to this. In case of LC type of filter, that does not depend on the RL, means the value of RL should be changes the performance of ripple that should not be changes, means ripple factor value does not changes with respect to whatever the RL component connected. Means what? If we have connected, consider as one of the devices as like as motor. Consider if we have connected the motor across your output. In that case, whatever the ripple coming, the value of the ripple coming, and when we have to be connected the device such as normal transistor. Transistor indicate that radio, right? So whatever the performance coming, either you have connected as a resistive devices or the inductive devices, whatever the performance of LC filter, that should not be changes. Okay, this is the thing with respect to the LC type of filter. Ripple factor depend on RL. What it indicate that if you have to be, I'm again give you the example of the transistor. In case of transistor I'm telling you with respect to your radio, right? Another name for radio, it is a transistor. Okay, when we have to be use the radio for the application of CLC type of filter, right? Application of CLC type of filter, if we have to be used now, and another, after all sometime we have to use the one of the motor, right? So load should be changes. So accordingly, whatever the performance of CLC filter is changes. Okay, why? Because it is used for the only fixed load. But in case of your motor, load should be changes. See, you know that when you have to be use the motor, it have level, means low speed, medium speed. Okay, so it should be changes. Okay, now next point, output of LC filter is more smoother as compared to the CL type of the filter. Okay, what do you mean by it? See, LC indicate that we have to use the inductor first, then we have to use the capacitor. In case of CL type of filter, okay, capacitor used first and then we have to use the inductor, right? So what happens? See, I'm telling you what, when we have to be LC component use. LC indicate that inductor is first. Okay, inductor first indicate that whatever the component coming across here, only the DC part is should passes over here. Okay, and if it contains some of the AC, it should be passed over here. So here only the DC part is coming across here. If it contains some of the noise, some of the AC is coming across here. Okay, so large amount of DC is coming across here. In case of, we have to be considered as a LC type of filter. But when we have to be use the CL type of filter, in that case what happen? Whatever the component coming across here, it should be passes. Capacity indicate that it passes only the AC component. Okay, so AC component is coming here across here, so it contains less amount of DC. So performance of, in that case, performance of the LC filter is more. Why? Because in case of LC, only DC component have filter out. In case of CL, only AC component are filter out. That's why LC filter is smoother, or it should give the higher output. Okay, now see, output of pipe filter is more smoother as compared to the other filter. I'm already told you. See, whatever the output coming across your LC type of filter, C type of filter, only L type of filter, they have only one filter is used, one filter component is used. So that's why whatever the filtering coming across your L, C or LC type of filter, it is small type of the filtration. But when we have to be use the CLC type of filter, in that case 2 times filtering should be done, so it perform whatever the performance of it, it is a good. That's why we have to be use the CLC type of filter in a more and more application. Okay, voltage regulation is better. In that case, whatever the output changes coming with respect to LC, that is a better with respect to other type of the filter. Okay, now see, voltage regulation is less than LC filter. So regulation indicate that changes takes place with respect to your voltage. So I'm already told you, whatever the good thing which should be coming across your CLC type of filter is more. But see, एखाद्याकडे चांगले गुण असले ना, काहीतरी वाईट गुण असतात. Same way, in case of your CLC type of filter, it have all of the thing that is a positive thing, but it have one of the disadvantages. That is, it is does not use in case of your variable load, right? Variable load it does not use that is the disadvantages thing with respect to the CLC type of the filter. Okay, it is suitable for the light as well as heavy load. See, what it indicate that in a Marathi, some word I may use because that understand you. In a Marathi, tell that चौकोनी दगड कुठेही लावा तो उपयोग येतो लक्षात घ्या. सेम वे in case of your LC type of filter, in case of your LC type of filter, it is suitable for light as well as heavy load. It indicates that any of the load, either you have to connect it for low load, either you have to connect it for heavy load, any type of load you have to be connected, it should be worked, right? So that's why LC type of filter used for the high load as well as low load application. Okay, it is suitable for only heavy load. Why? Because see, when load having the high value, in that case it doesn't have performance changes. Whatever the purpose coming with respect to CLC type of filter, that is good when the load is heavy. Okay, that's why CLC type of filter used in case of your heavy load such as DC motor. Okay, then we have seen that another thing as application. Okay, in LC type of filter it is used for the DC power supply application. Okay, DC power supply application indicate that whatever the power supply we used in case of your laboratory, in that case it should be used. In case of now tell me already tell you related to the it is suitable for heavy load. The application is in DC power supply. See, in DC power supply it should be used, but see, both thing DC power supply they have to be used. The changed thing with respect to CLC type of filter is indicate that there should be large amount of requirement of the power. In that case, in that power supply, CLC type of filter is means the changes. See, here also it should be used for the DC power supply, but in a bracket. See, in a bracket it should be used either your heavy as well as low load. This is okay, but this is used for the power supply which have the heavy load. Okay, that is the differential thing with respect to DC power supply with respect to LC and the CLC type of the filter. Now tell me, did you understand whatever the differences coming with respect to the LC and CLC type of filter? Please tell me. लक्षात आलंय ना? Please tell me, did you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see why that critical inductance is needed. Initially we have to be seen the same thing, then we have to be seen the definition, right? Critical inductance means what? See what happened in sometimes. See any of the application of yourself. In that case, if we have to be use the half wave rectifier. Okay, half wave rectifier used. So output coming with respect to half wave rectifier. See, that is in only in a one half cycle, that is positive and negative half cycle. Okay, so during the negative half cycle, what happened is with respect to your output, all the things that should be happen in a small amount of time. You know that 1 second of 50 cycle. Okay, in case of your AC power supply. Okay, so we know that one half cycle doesn't output, that should not be impact on the whatever the output coming. Only thing, see, only thing it changes. See, whatever the output coming, it is in case of folio it is a 10, in this case 5 volt. Only that should be changes. Okay, now see, so what happened? So two requirement of the continuous flow of the current, right? Means what? See, when we have to use the fully rectifier, consider the example when we have to use the fully rectifier. Okay, in that case, it should be worked in all of the half cycle, right? Either your positive or negative half cycle, it should be worked. There should not be problem for the either your positive half cycle or negative half cycle. That should not be impact whatever the output coming with respect to the fully rectifier. But when you have to be use the half wave rectifier, okay, so what happened in that case? During small period, see, we know that in a second there is a 50 positive and 50 negative half cycle that should be coming with respect to the output of your input of your AC. Okay, so whatever the performance coming with respect to the input of your rectifier, that should not be changes. But when we have to use the half wave rectifier, see, that is small in a microsecond. See, in a microsecond type of time, in that case no output, no smallest output which should be coming with respect to output. मला काय म्हणायचं सांगतो, ज्या काही थिंग आहेत अशा मराठी सांगतो, लक्षात घ्या. आपण सांगतोय की ज्यावेळेस आपण रेक्टिफायर यूज करतो, लक्षात घ्या, हाफ वेव्ह रेक्टिफायर जर यूज केला, स्मॉल पोर्शन म्हणजे कोणता, समजा पॉझिटिव्ह निगेटिव्ह हाफ सायकल आहे, जर हाफ वेव्ह मध्ये काय तो पॉझिटिव्हला वर्क होईल, निगेटिव्हला वर्क होणार नाही. असं 50 जर एका सेकंदाला होत असेल तर 25 सायकल तुम्हाला मिळतील. का 25? पॉझिटिव्हची 50 आणि निगेटिव्हची 50 आहेत. ओके, सॉरी, 50च फक्त मिळून जातील. कोणती? पॉझिटिव्ह. ओके, का? कारण पॉझिटिव्ह निगेटिव्हचं एक हाफ सायकल, लक्षात घ्या, पॉझिटिव्ह निगेटिव्हचं एक हाफ सायकल तुमच्या एका सेकंदाला 50 पडतात. त्यामुळे 50 फक्त पॉझिटिव्ह हाफ सायकल मिळतात इन केस ऑफ युअर हाफ वेव्ह रेक्टिफायर. ओके, फुल वेव्ह मध्ये काय 100 मिळतील. का 100? कारण पॉझिटिव्ह हाफ सायकलला ते वर्क होतं, निगेटिव्ह हाफ सायकलला सुद्धा वर्क होतं. ओके, लक्षात घ्या. म्हणजे त्या ड्युरिंग तेवढ्या स्मॉल पिरियड मध्ये, मायक्रोसेकंड पिरियड मध्ये तुमचं वॉट एव्हर द आउटपुट कमिंग आहे ना, ते रेग्युलेट व्हायला पाहिजे. लक्षात घ्या, हे इम्पॉर्टंट फॅक्टर आहे. लक्षात घ्या, त्यासाठी क्रिटिकल इंडक्टन्सचा कन्सेप्ट महत्वाचा आहे. लक्षात घ्या, क्रिटिकल इंडक्टन्सचा कन्सेप्ट का महत्वाचा आहे, कारण त्या ड्युरिंग द स्मॉल ड्युरेशन ऑफ पिरियड तुमचं व्होल्टेज आहे ना ते कंटिन्यू राहायला पाहिजे. लक्षात घ्या. ओके, now I am explain the thing related to the critical inductance, right? So critical inductance means what? Normally it is the minimum value of the inductance. See, normally it is the minimum value of the inductance in which continuous flow of the current will be there in a filter circuit. Okay, now what happened? I am explain the concept with respect to the rectifier. Okay, so what happened when you have to be rectify the output? Okay, rectifier output. So when we have to use the full wave rectifiers during small period, there should not be any input or output coming with respect to your load, because only half wave we got the output. Okay, so during that small period, whatever the output coming, that should be requirement of the continue. Okay, so that's why we require that storage of that voltage. Okay, so for that purposes we have to be use the certain amount of the inductance or certain quantity of the inductance, right? So critical inductance indicate that small, that is small or minimum value of the inductance in which continuous flow of the current will be there in a filter circuit. Okay, now actually critical inductance indicate that it is the small amount of the inductance which should be used in the circuit, which causes the continuous flow of the current in the filter circuit. That is the definition with respect to the critical inductance. Okay, critical inductance म्हणजे काय असतं, लक्षात आलंय का? आणखीन एकदा सांगू, प्लीज टेल मी. मराठीत सांगतो, लक्षात घ्या. क्रिटिकल इंडक्टन्स म्हणजे काय असतं सांगतो. क्रिटिकल इंडक्टन्स हा कमीत कमी व्हॅल्यूचा इंडक्टन्स असतो की जो तुमचा करंट कंटिन्युअस करण्यासाठी यूज केलेला असतो. कशातनं करंट कंटिन्युअस करण्यासाठी? तर फिल्टर सर्किट मध्ये. लक्षात घ्या. ओके, द क्रिटिकल इंडक्टन्स इज रिप्रेझेंटेड बाय large L small c. Okay, this is nothing but a critical inductance. Okay, capital L small c, this is nothing but a critical inductance. Please tell me, critical inductance चा concept लक्षात आलाय का? काय असतं ते आणखीन एकदा सांगावं लागेल. प्लीज सांगा मला. Normally critical inductance is the smallest type of the inductance which causes whatever the current flowing through the devices, that should be taking as an continuous in the filter circuit. That is the definition of the critical inductance. Means critical inductance used for the purpose of the whatever the current flowing through the output filtering circuit, that should be continuous. Means to flow of the current in the circuit continuous, we have to be need of the inductance. That inductance is called as critical inductance. आता लक्षात आलंय का? प्लीज टेल मी. आणखीन मला लक्षात आलं नाही का? लक्षात घ्या, क्रिटिकल इंडक्टन्स हा असा इंडक्टन्स असतो की जो तुमच्या सर्किट मधून फ्लो होत असतो, ज्याची व्हॅल्यू मीन्स अशा इंडक्टन्सची व्हॅल्यू की जी व्हॅल्यू मिनिमम, जशी मिनिमम व्हॅल्यू असते की ज्यामुळे तुमचा करंट फ्लो होणार असतो ना, तो कंटिन्युअस असतो फिल्टर सर्किट मधून. आता तर लक्षात आलं की नाही? प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या, पुढे त्याशिवाय मी जाणार
Yes, sir.
नाहीये. ओके. For that inductance, it is called as capital L small c. That is called as critical type of the inductance. If we consider I is the load current flowing through the filter circuit, then its DC component is given by the phi DC by RL, and AC component is given by 4 Vm by 3 pi XL. Okay. Now see, when we have to be discuss the current flowing through the devices. Now see, current flowing through the devices, it have one of the formula for the calculation of the DC as well as AC current. Okay. So DC component, when we have to be found of that configuration, in that case, that formula for it is phi DC by RL. Okay. When we have to be calculate the AC component, see, there are two components which should be flowing through the filtering circuit, that is DC component and other is AC component. When we have to be calculate the DC component coming with respect to particular filter circuit, in that case your formula is PDC by RL. When it should be coming with respect to AC component, in that time your formula is 4 Vm by 3 pi XL. This is the formula for calculation of the AC component in the filter circuit. Okay. Here, according to the critical inductance condition, some of the calculation with respect to it, right? When we have to be seen the DC component, see, we have seen that which are the DC component. See, whatever the DC component with respect to us, that is phi DC by RL. Whatever the AC component means, DC component equal to AC component. So phi DC by RL equal to 4 Vm by 3 pi XL. See, phi DC RL, which is equal to, that is greater than or equal to 4 Vm by 3 pi XL. Okay. Why it is? Because whatever thing we have to be explained here, that is we know that there are two components. This should be considered a DC component, in that we have to be considered as a phi DC by RL. AC component we have to be considered as a 4 Vm by 3 pi XL. Now see, when we have to be seen the thing with respect to the critical inductance, whatever the value, see, whatever the value of DC component, that should be greater than or equal to AC component value. That's why, see, whatever the value of the DC component, that must be greater than or equal to AC component. So it is nothing but a phi DC by RL, which is greater than or equal to 4 Vm by 3 pi XL. See, phi DC which is greater than or equal to 4 Vm by 3 pi XL. Okay. Now see, for that formula phi DC by RL as it is, this formula we have to be separate out something, right? We have to be separate out this 2 which should be taking over here, 2 is taking over here. Now see, 3 pi XL. So remaining thing 2 is came across here, so remaining is twice Vm, which should be coming across here. Okay. Another thing, 3 XL, see, we have to be taking across here, so 2 divided by 3 XL, 2 divided by 3 XL, whatever the pi, that should be coming across here, right? So this will be coming across us. Okay. Phi DC by RL, which is greater than or equal to this thing, which doesn't do anything. We have to be separate out for this thing, for the purpose of, we know that one of the formula for the particular thing. Okay. So see, twice Vm by pi. So we know that this is nothing but a twice Vm by pi is nothing but a whatever the voltage, that is DC voltage, which should be coming, that is formula for VDC is nothing but a twice Vm by pi. See here, VDC equal to twice Vm by pi. Okay. So for that twice Vm by pi, we have to be written as a VDC. Okay. VDC. So 2 divided by thrice XL. Okay. Should be written across here. Okay. Now we know that the things with respect to this. Okay. XL relationship with respect to XL. Now okay, stop now. We have repeat the same thing in a next lecture, because 4:30 is here. Okay. Give me the attendance first. Roll number 1. Roll number 1.
Present.
2.
Present.
3.
Present.
4.
Present.
5.
Present.
6.
Yes, sir.
7.
Present, sir.
8.
Present.
9.
Present, sir.
10,
Present, sir.
11, 12,
Yes, sir.
13, 14,
Yes, sir.
15, 16, 17, 18,
Yes, sir.
19, 20,
Yes, sir.
21, 22, 23,
Yes, sir.
24, 25, 26, 27, 26 present. Okay. 27, 28, 29,
Yes, sir.
30, 31, 32, 33,
Yes, sir.
34, 35,
Present, sir.
36, 37, 38. Okay. Absent number 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 21, 22, 24, 25, 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38. Okay.
21 present, sir.
21 present. Okay. आणखीन
Sir, 22.
21, 22. Okay. आणखीन okay. Stop
22.
करूया. Okay. Okay. Stop करूया.